Hey guys, Josh from CaliforniaThroughMyLens.com. Today we're right off Highway 395 hiking the Convict Lake Loop. Convict Lake is one of the most beautiful, easy to access lakes along the eastern Sierra portion of Highway 395. The lake is only a few miles off the highway and has camping, fishing, and hiking all with a stunning backdrop. We made it to Convict Lake. Me and Pops have been here one time to go camping way back in the day, so we're gonna see how the lake's changed and do a 2.5 mile walk around it. My dad and I set out to hike the Convict Lake Loop, which is a 2.5 mile trail with a few hundred feet of elevation gain. It's not a hard hike, and it's a great way to experience all the lake has to offer while just taking your time and soaking it all in. Also, the lake sits at around 7,800 feet of elevation, so note that you're starting the hike at a good amount of elevation. So what's nice about this trail is that it's just a loop. You can basically park anywhere you can find parking around the lake. Then it's just 2.5 miles to go around and back to where your car's at. This is one of the main parking areas, but like I said, you can basically park anywhere around the lake since it's a loop. Just so you know, some of this trail is accessible, so you can park here and then it's a paved walk all the way over to there. Made it to the official trailhead. We're going out on the Convict Loop Trail, which we parked like right here, but this is the start where we're at. This is just an incredible trail. It's one of my favorite easy trails in the Eastern Sierras. I mean, look at the views you get as you're walking around the lake. The lake got its name when a group of convicts escaped Nevada State Prison and made their way to the lake. A group of locals formed a posse and pursued them before a shootout eventually occurred. This story is where the name Convict Lake comes from. There's so many little spots by the lake as well if you want to take a break and just relax. There's logs you can sit on, there's places people are fishing. Just take the hike at your own pace. What do you think, Pops? Is it as good as you remember it being?
It's amazingly beautiful, but it's good and bad. There's so many people here. It's wonderful people can get out, but it's more fun to have it a little more isolated, I think.
It's definitely busy today. I think this is one of the only campgrounds that's open right now because of COVID in the Eastern Sierra area, so the campground's full and there are definitely a lot of people on the trail. The trail has lots of small ups and downs as you make your way around the lake. There's pretty much always great views of the lake on one side of you and the mountains out in the distance. So we're on the other side of the lake now, and this area we're entering is incredible in the fall. All these leaves change to orange. Look at how clear this water is. It's incredible. On this side of the lake, there's a couple nice beaches that you can fish or hang out at. Plus, this side is also where you access some of the trails that go into the backcountry. How's the water, Pops? Is it cold?
Not too bad, surprisingly. Yeah, I'd go in.
Let's see it. This is another fun aspect of this trail. There's a little boardwalk you get to walk on. Keep your eyes peeled because last time I was here I saw deer. So this must be the start of the trail that goes up there. I'd like to do that at some point in time. From the west side of the lake, you can head out on backpacking trails that access the John Muir Wilderness and many other lakes that are in the area. I haven't got a chance to do this, but let me know if you have in the comments. If you do this trail in the same direction that we're doing it, be sure to stop and look behind you because the views just keep getting better and better as you're going around the lake. This is a popular recreation area with boaters, fishermen, and kayakers all out on the lake when we went. Honestly, I think it might be better to hike the trail this direction first because the views are just so good that way. They were good on that side, but I'd probably recommend doing it this way. It's a crazy big tree to see in this area. We haven't seen any trees like this. And there's just this one. It's interesting how different the two sides of the lake are. This side has basically no shade, and that side is all covered in trees, and there's little places to go down and fish. Both of them are equally beautiful, but it's interesting how different they are. Note that when you make your way back to the dock, there are some great views of the lake and the mountains behind it reflecting in the water. Just like that, we're back to the start of the Convict Lake Loop Trail. Thanks for hiking with us. Definitely get out here and check this one out. It's one of my favorites, and we'll see you on the next video.